Media family, what's good? Dr. Andre Davis here. Listen, this is what North Carolina looks like. I'm out here right now. I'm actually getting ready to kind of clean my car off some. It's really not hard. It's just kind of fluffy. Just want to get some of this stuff off the car and off of some of these, off all these windows. But got it running right now. I actually have to go out later on. But man, North Carolina, and I think we got it light here in Durham. I'm sure some other places in North Carolina, from what I can see, we got way more inches than we got. I'm telling you, this is crazy. Now, if you all, anybody on social media right now from the Tidewater area, I don't know, you gotta be old enough now. If you remember the blizzard, I believe it's of 1981, we had a blizzard. It was crazy. You couldn't even drive. You had to walk everywhere. Me and my mother were just talking about this story the other day and how she actually went out in the blizzard because we needed some stuff for the house. So she ended up walking out in the blizzard. It was me at that time. I was a young guy, at that time, 10, 11 years old, but she did what she had to do. I was so concerned about her being out in this stuff, man. I actually went out in the blizzard too myself and actually ended up meeting her as she was on her way back. And then we walked back together, which was blessing. Probably one of, just a great, memorable moment. Not just because of the snow, but really just having that concern, for my mother. But listen, like I said, I don't know where you are in North Carolina. I don't know. Of course, we can jump on the Weather Channel and see how many inches everybody got. But man, I'm trying to figure. I don't know how many inches. I don't know how many inches is this. I don't know. It might be a couple of inches, maybe 2-3 inches. I can't imagine it's any more than that. I mean, only the meteorologists know exactly how many inches fell. I'm just really kind of basing it off what my yard looks like and what my neighborhood looks like. But hopefully everybody had a chance to stay warm. And I was watching my frat brother last night, Gary Bussey, over in Raleigh, and he was just kind of sharing some sentiments about just being conscious and remembering those people who don't have a place to live, and so my hope is that they found a safe space that they could at least get some warmth. Man, it's tough when we have these types of weather situations because there are people who are, less fortunate. They don't have homes to go to. They don't have these nice warm spaces to get into. But my hope is that, they were able to kind of, manage some things during this weather crisis. And if you're an organization that provides shelter during these moments or coats or whatever it is, man, listen, we really do appreciate you. I know personally, me and my wife, we give to those types of organizations to provide, coats, and we've purchased, coats and things ourselves for people who need them. Not only just less fortunate, but people who need them, period. So listen, stay warm. If you're in North Carolina, if you're in Georgia, and man, it was a lot of places up and down on the East Coast that received a lot of inches of snow. Just be careful in this stuff. Hey, look, we don't need no heroes. We don't need the heroes. If you're not essential personnel and you have to be out in this, it's not even necessary. And the only reason I'm gonna have to go out later on is because I gotta pick my wife up from the airport. And my hope is that her flight doesn't get delayed or canceled. But it's what it is. It's what you live with. As my mother used to say, boy, it's better safe than sorry, right? And many of you probably remember that expression. But yeah, just stay safe in this stuff. It's really not safe to be in the streets. Again, if you're not essential personnel, there's no real need for you to be out unless you have an emergency. But then you contact those people who are essential personnel in order to provide you the support that you need. So listen, appreciate y'all. Y'all pray for all of us in North Carolina, especially those who got I mean, a whole lot of inches, 10 inches or more, it's just really not the best situation to be in. So listen, stay warm. If it's you, stay warm. And thank y'all for allowing me just to jump on and just kind of share, what I'm doing and how the weather has impacted me. All right. Dr. Andre Davis signing out. Y'all be easy. Peace.